One thing that people always seem to acknowledge is the fact that children become adults, but not enough people are mindful to the fact that adults are really actually children. Therapists, I don't seek to interact or work on the adult in front of me because I understand that although the person in front of me is grown, child that they once were is actually the person that is occupying that body. We actually are those children because we, as we stand as adults today, are just the combination of the things we experienced as children. And once we as a collective start to focus on the fact that adults are really children, we will start interacting differently. We'll become more understanding with each other. We'll offer more compassion, empathy, and assistance. And this will be the start of the positive change we hope to see in the world. Just simply noticing people from their childlike position, acknowledging ourselves from that place too. Instead of acting like we went somewhere or that version of us is gone. Because it's not. How that version shows up in your current day is up to you. But it's here to play in the story regardless. When I sit down with the client, I'm assessing their childhood. I want to know exactly what it was like because that tells me who they are now. Better than any more recent experience. Listening to your adult friends, partners, colleagues, when they speak to you as you would with a child. Helping them as you would with a child. Being patient and empathetic with them as you would with a child. And also doing all those things with yourself as you would with a child. Because after all, we are those children. And I understand that socially it may not be acceptable or we may not have time to acknowledge that child within us. But fuck society. Majority of societal constructs are for structure, not peace. And it's really time for us to start challenging the rules so we can start being more connected and actually decent people. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. A majority of our stress and anger comes from the fact that we're neglecting and not tending to the inner child within us. Like with any child, what happens when they're neglected or ignored? They become irritable. And what do? Throw a tantrum. But we're adults. We can't throw tantrums, right? So it shows up in other ways. Depression, anxiety, flipping out on your kids. When a child lashes out, we simply try to figure out what's going on with the child. But when an adult lashes out, we say, get over it. You're an adult. Why are you behaving that way? Completely disregarding the fact that there's something inside of us that needs to be cared for and acknowledged. We're yelling at our partners and our partners are yelling at us. It's our inner children actually yelling at each other. And don't take this message as a reason to behave immaturely or throw a tantrum. All I'm saying is the difference between an adult and a child is not the emotional states, not the fact that children are allowed to feel a range of emotions and adults are supposed to suppress them. The difference is that adults are supposed to take the same emotional feelings and states as children and just project them into the world differently in a more regulated form. So let's acknowledge our inner child. At the end of the day, that person didn't just disappear. You are still that person at your core. And so is everybody else. We're angry with each other because nobody's acknowledging that. We are light. We are love. We are joy. And when we tend to each other from this space, we regulate one another's emotional systems. Okay, hope that helps. I love your inner child.